Well, welcome. This is part one. Part one of War in the Sea Pacific campaign. And again, I have to thank Darth Vagan for helping me get this mod working. Because of my computer dumbness, I was unable to do it on my own and asked for help, and he was more than willing, surprisingly, from anyone these days. You ask for help and you actually get it. And he was very, very easy to work with, and he went above and beyond. So let's get into this. I want to kind of speed this up a little bit. So I've done some preemptive changes. We're playing on balanced mode and some other things, because that's how you get the features to work. Anything lower than balanced mode and it becomes a little off. The game doesn't work properly. A lot of the features are not there. So we are, it's noon on 25 February 1942. And I've already established, so let's take a look at what we got going on here. Port Moresby's been attacked, has an engagement. I have to get something down there to help them pretty quick, otherwise we're going to have an issue. I need to also set out some air, so let's do that real quick. I want to do this with a scout with lightning. So what we're going to do is we're going to send him to do one of these this way. And I want him to do this multiple times. So let's see if that works out. Because I need to know if any more engagements are coming this way. So did I send out all of them or just one? I sent out all three. Let's fix that. See if I can. No, gotta wait. Whatever. So let's go this way, and we'll send out. Who's got the most? Beaufort, 491, 212, 208. So let's set out one Beaufort with nothing on it, 702, and we are going to do a slight patrol this way. We want to guard this area. Uh, 702. Just do that. That's fine, I guess. And I don't think I'll be able to send out another one, but let's see. It lets me. Oh, okay. And this one's going to go out with nothing as well. And we are going to send him this way. And I want him patrolling this area. So that we can protect Port Moresby. Horn Island I'm not too concerned with. And the next group I'm going to send out is going to be Milne Bay. And the thing with Milne Bay is you want to make sure that you know anything coming out of here or out of this route. Anybody that comes is going to come this way. So let's do that. And we're going to send out all three Beauforts separately. Nothing on it. And I don't want to hit any of these radar areas. So we have 702. So we're going to do one of these deals like that. That should be fine. So that we can monitor anything coming out of. Let's see what we got here for ports. Nothing coming out of there. Raboul's got a level 3 truck. Yeah, so they'd be coming from truck down this way or down this way. So we have to look out for 5s. Any base with a 5 on it for supplies in, a ship dock, that's what we're looking out for. So truck is the main Rabul is 3. They're rearming, but they have all the air. And then I think it's Java. Is it Java? No. Singapore. Yeah, Singapore. So any ships are going to be coming this direction through here in the Dutch East Indies. Other than that, up here we have in Japan 2 different spots. Is this the 3rd? Yeah. So these 3 bases here, right here. Yeah, that's another one. So Sasebo, Kurdi, Japan, Formosa, Hong Kong. Those are all where ships are going to be coming from. So let's see if we can get another Beaufort here. Out of Milne Bay. And it really doesn't make any sense to put any munitions on these guys until we know what's coming. We're just going to shoot him straight. And let's say that. And have him come straight back. They will take that right there, but that won't be too bad, I think. This guy's ready to go? No. I think I hit bombs on him. What can we send for midway? Long range, no bombs. Let's go with I'm gonna do something different here and go. Oh no, that's not what I wanted to do. Why did I do that? Of course. Well, okay. I've expended all my time with those guys, so let's take a look and see what we got going on over here. Haven't ticked off 1 minute yet, and we're almost reaching 10. So the first group I put together was supplies for Port Moresby, and what we have is it's a medium speed group. I put them in 3 column. Reason why I do 3 column is because I like to have my destroyers out front for submarine screen, and then everybody else, you know, if we get attacked by surface group, we're in trouble. So it's not much I can do but run, you know, launch torpedoes or something. But so that's how I'll set up most of my groups. I do expand them out to 750. It gives me leeway to expand the formation or narrow the formation, bring them closer together or spread them further apart before I enter in an engagement. So that's what I have here. And we have fuel, supplies, engineering, supplies, troops, supplies, supplies, troops, and fuel. The reason for that is if we go down here and we look and they're coming to Port Moresby, 2,000, so if they're approaching halfway, they got about 1,500 enemy troops there. The engineering and fuel is only at 10, so that's a couple days worth of use, and then we're going to have fuel and engineering issues. So troop supplies, we need a little bit of everything down here. That's a long distance to travel, and they need to have it. And then over here at Milne Bay, same situation, so I might drop off fuel there and engineering as well to keep this going. They're not in risk of engagement, but I like to up this to a level 2 if I could, but that's going to take supplies, engineering, and fuel to do that. You know, basically 1,500 supplies and, you know, 200 engineering and 200 fuel. So we'll see how that goes. What else we got? We are going to be invading Wake Island. So this is my main group where I have basically an aircraft carrier, 2 cruisers, and then we have troops, supplies, bunch of supplies, troops, supplies, troops, troops, troops. So what's that in troops? So 300, 450, let's just say 2,600. We can send out some search planes here. I'm not going to worry about that quite yet. We have a long way to go. And then what we have here, we have the SS Drum. Because we are sending out our invasion force to Wake, I kind of want to, remember we said truck is the 5. I kind of need my sub down here. Plus we may be able to get some supply ships that we can get some command points back up and go from there. So that's what the WASP invasion force is going to be, task force actually. And that is the WASP with 2 cruisers and then leading with 3. Again, we're going the 3-column mode. We want to spread these guys out again, make sure that they're in that position. The drum we talked about, and this group. I use these to just expend my, these are 3 apiece, and I just loaded them up with 400 troops and 150 supplies, and they're going to be waiting for the main group to get there. And after the main group lands, we're going to send in these destroyers, and then probably upgrade them later to DDs for another battle group or something. So let's get the time going and see if we can run a little bit and see what we get. I have a feeling down here is going to be the issue. So let's let that roll. So Port Moresby is ready to launch, so we're going to go in there and do that. Again, I wanted to send out these guys, and I want them to patrol, and they have quite a good distance for them, 648. So what we're going to do is we're going to send him this way, and we'll just do that. Get them on a reoccurring loop. Hopefully that'll work good for them. If I can, I'm going to send out another. If you can. No bombs. And I want him to go this way. I want him to be like a bracket here. No, that's not going to work. Close enough. And what do we got here? I kind of like to have these planes. You got to utilize them, or you know, it goes away. You don't have the option anymore. So 702. And we'll have him do that reoccurring. So, and let's get something going on over here. We're going to send a B-17, and we're going to send him as far as we can send one. So 1631. Where does that? We're going to send one to. 1631. Just there and back. And then we're going to see another one. And our issue is we want to send someone over this way. So we're going to go like that. And just to be crazy, we're going to send another one. And we're going to send one south. Because I want to be able to know if there's anything down here that is going to be curious. It's my dog. She's got a cold, I think. Alright, so that should be enough. I guess we can send one more just because, why not? The deal is, I don't know. And I want to do one of these guys, so we're going to do this. $16.31. Close enough. Just to do a patrol on our directions. So just to refresh, we are going to be sending, and everybody's out. So Port Moresby is going to do that route. We're staying clear of things. These guys, I don't believe they do have an airfield, but we're going to be cutting it short. So hopefully that'll be okay. When we get closer, we'll be able to adjust that if we need to. These guys are going direct route to McWake. The drum is going there, and again, this group is going right off the coast there. So we'll see what we do. Hit the speed again. Trying to shoot for no more than 30 minutes on these, but we'll see what happens. I really want to keep an eye down here because if I spot something, we're going to have to send out our recall fighters. And we're already at nighttime, so that's good. Okay, so we're back to the morning. At this point, I want to send up some scouts. Let's do that, and we're going to send one with nothing, and I want to send them over this destroyer group. And just have them be eyes on. They have a lot of purposes. They can spot submarines from the air. They can also lure aircraft attacking at low altitude over the ships. So that's something I like to do. Launch another one from a different cruiser. And we are going to have him do a one of these guys, 502, 193. I'm not a big fan of using that feature, but for basics, I will do it to see how it works out. I will do one thing for WASP though, is I'm going to send out 8 aircraft or whatever. Let's see what we come up with WASP. So it allows me to send up 24, which means 5 aircraft, so I could do 2 groups of 12, or So if I send out 8 aircraft and I want them to cover this Port Moresby supply, so let's send them over there, see if we can give them some cover for a little bit, and help them out a little bit. That might help. Also, I'm going to send out let's send out a few aircraft, and what we're going to send out is some Avengers. I'm going to send out 4, and they're going to be with depth charges. And they're going to go after the destroyers, so that if they find a sub, they can drop depth charges on them. And if we get any contact, we can actually do something about it. Can I do one more thing? I want them to be, this guy to be over the Wasp all the time. We always want to have an aircraft overhead. That helps a lot of things visually. Submarines, it helps for spotting incoming aircraft, it helps for surface engagements, all sorts of stuff. So let's see what we got here. So at the end of day 2, basically, we're getting closer. It doesn't look like we're going to be able to get engaged. We are at that point where yeah, see, that's not a thing. I didn't want it to happen. I'm going to put you over the Wasp because I made a mistake. So you do that all the time. And I don't think I can send more. Maybe I can. So your 5 are going to go to the DDs. I don't think you'll get there in time, but we'll see what happens. So these destroyers are going to have some trouble because they do not get a, I don't believe these destroyers have, let me take a quick look here. Yeah, these guys, let's see what they got for guns. They do not have dual purpose guns, so they will not be able to shoot anything but pistols and rifles at the incoming aircraft. So they're just going to have to evade, which is not a really good situation. Would have been nice to have a little more points. So let's see what we got for the end of this episode. What do I want these guys to do? I want these guys to be going as fast as they can, and I want them to be in that position, spread out, and we're going to do a turn, gentlemen. Let's start and see what we get. So we have torpedo bombers. torpedo bombers? No? Yeah, okay. You really should be able to handle these guys just fine. So what we're going to do is we're going to say form up, and we are going to play the monkey game with these dudes. And the way to do the monkey game, for me, I'm guessing, is to we're going to be able to send these guys off in a way that as these guys come into us, we are going to oh geez, these guys are bombers. Where did that come from? How did I miss you? Alright. That hurt. This guy is going to be suffering. Let's see what he's got going on. We're going to take a hit here. The bow. But it's not all bad. Handle that. Well, it's got hit. Georgie, you may be done. So I've not done a very good job with protecting my ships here. Yeah, it's not good at all. This guy's going down too. That's sad. Well, we will avenge you, my friends. Clemson, what are you doing? You're just hanging, huh? So both of these ships are gonna go down. Yeah, sorry, buddy. Yeah, what are you doing? You're gonna be able to survive now. Yeah, you're going down too. What are these guys doing? Jesus, they're after me bad. So I'm gonna have to use this guy to suck up some, if I can. I can't. I don't have any engines. See if we can protect ourselves a little bit by using hell of a way to start off, isn't it? They're all torpedoes, so as long as I can protect myself a little bit, I should be able to be okay. The idea is to get over here, and then use the destroyer to protect my went over our very first video over my 30-minute mark. There's just way too many aircraft after me right now. Me. Lucky. Not bad, not bad, if I don't say so myself. Badger, how you doing, bro? Not good. We may be able to save her. I don't know. So that didn't work out very good. We did scuttle the Badger, which I kind of expected. We did shoot down 13 of their aircraft though, so that's good. And we only lost the supplies, so I'm okay with that. Let's drag them back here and then we'll see what happens. But we're going to do that next time. For my very first retry of this Pacific campaign, we haven't done very good, but let's see what happens in the next one. I hope you come back. Again, this series is dedicated to Darth Vagan for his help in working me through what it takes to make this work, this mod for War in the Sea. I was having trouble, so I thank him very much, and I'm glad to be here and doing this for you. So thanks again, and come back and watch the next video.